don't claim to be the creator, but I'm a savior. I take the strange variables of human life and make something out of the crazy quilt.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Doerflinger here with your boy Dracodubz. So today we are talking about why I didn't post a video on Friday, and honestly, it was just due to me burning out. And I learned that when you burn out, it's because sometimes it's because you put too much responsibilities on yourself. So you just you just feel strained to do something. And also with YouTube, I know a lot of YouTubers, they feel like they have to post a video on YouTube, and so when they don't do it, they feel like they're not putting themselves up to what they expected themselves to do. So, and also just because they're viewers, but you don't owe YouTube anything. That's what I've learned. And so I was putting a lot of responsibility on myself and on my plate, and it kind of just piled up. So that's kind of why. Plus, working a job doesn't really help either. So yeah, there's that.
You gotta figure out that balance somehow.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. For me, I have to do a few things just to get my head back on straight. So usually between taking a hot cold shower or just meditating, doing a small workout, reading, all those kind of things help me with my mental state a little bit, just get it back in place.
Yeah, definitely.
You have any tips or things you do when you are in a rough mental state?
Well, one thing's for sure is that when I do get in one, I usually get writer's block. And because as a musician, writer's block is that thing where you can be as anything. You can be a drawer, you can be someone who's reading a book or making a book. You can call it anything with that, but it's usually associated with music. And writer's block is where it's man, I can't think of a song to make. And that's usually because you're just kind of either mentally drained. Usually I find myself having writer's block after creating a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And releasing something big that I'm ready to go to the next album. Then I'm am I really ready? Give myself a little break. I'll play some video games or some shit, hang out with the homies, smoke, all that kind of shit. Just kind of get the socializing in. That's where you want to go out and actually have the fun and relax. Kind of that's the time where you want to relax a little bit. And if you're working, just focus on your job, make some money, all that kind of stuff. And then after a while, you're gonna be damn, I got some ideas. And then you're gonna go write those down, and then you'll find your brain will start flowing with ideas again once you finally take some time to lay off working on it for a little bit.
Yeah.
So taking those hiatuses always help. Always. They really do help. And remember, we're all human, we're not robots. We can't just fucking do this whole fucking day or then we'll look like this.
Yeah.
We'll look like zombies
and
also
also
those periods in between.
Also, something for me is taking those breaks. And that's wise, because when you take those breaks, sometimes you find your best inspirations from when you take those breaks.
In the shower.
Yeah. J.K. Rowling's the person who wrote Harry Potter. They found their story when they were taking a break from writing a story. So a lot of times your best inspiration will come from that. And also this comes with a bit of truth about success. And success isn't all just fame, glory, overnight, instantaneous. There's a lot of self-building, self-improvement, working out at the gym, eating healthy, your diet,
making sure you're getting sleep, especially when you're touring.
Sleep's really,
If you become a touring guy, or you go places for people who do YouTube, they go to what is it, PAX? It's called PAX something.
What?
It's in LA. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Markiplier used to go there, and he would go there with his buddies, and they would go to these conventions. And I know for sure it's you gotta make sure you're sleeping, man. Don't stay up all night. Don't be don't make yourself over busy. You gotta make sure you're sleeping, man. Because I see some of these interviews with some of these people, and they just look dead tired, and they're I haven't slept since I was in my own bed. I'm you're still in a hotel. Just if they sleeping on the bed, those girls are on the bed or something. They're okay with it. You have them in the room anyway. Just sleep,
Yeah.
Or if no one's in there, just take that bed, dude. Just fucking fall asleep. Jump right in. Especially if you don't have anything for the next few hours. Just if it's brewing in your head, you're anxious, just let that go and just try to let it go and try to relax for the time that you have down there on your because sitting there and thinking about it actually puts a lot of stress and releases a lot of cortisol.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you can actually, this is coming off the base, and I have done a lot of research lately on these like anatomy channels and stuff. Shout out Institution of Human Anatomy. These guys are fucking amazing, working with cadavers and shit. But they learned if you release too much cortisol and you stress yourself out over time, you develop Cushing syndrome.
And also, like, that's why I say, like, meditation and doing all these things are really important, because it's not just for just, like, improving yourself, but it's also to just help you in general. And it's, like, it helps, like, it's a reset button, so that way you can lower your stress levels and just not be overwhelmed with your responsibilities or tasks or whatever it is. So you just gotta find that nice like ground of just like performing well and not performing well, and just knowing where your energies lie, like where you should put your energy. Because like for me, I also noticed that I was putting a lot of energy into work because, you know, I wanted to get shit done. I wanted to just be doing a good job, and I realized that my energy is not meant to be spent there. So I need to start spending my energy on doing stuff like YouTube and shit, which is where majority of my energy does go and stuff. But I also read books and all that stuff, so it's just good to have a good mixture of all that. Well, that's all up for y'all. Stay legendary, stay beautiful. See you on the next adventure.
These motherfuckers.